Next, we want to dig a little bit deeper and try to understand where the supply curve for an individual firm comes from. And so we'll apply our rational rule to decisions of firms trying to decide how much quantity to supply to the market. Applying the rational rule to decisions for suppliers boils down to choosing the best quantity to supply in a perfectly competitive market. We'll work through the marginal principle. So should BP produce and sell one more gallon? And we're going to break that down into these small marginal decisions. And then we'll apply the cost benefit principle to those small marginal decisions. So we'll compare marginal benefit to marginal cost of producing that next gallon. And this will be the rational rule then for sellers in perfectly competitive markets if we follow this rule. If we sell one more unit, or I should say sell one more unit, if the marginal benefit is greater than or equal to that next unit, stop when marginal benefit equals marginal cost, and don't sell any units when the marginal benefit is less than the marginal cost. And if suppliers follow this rule, they'll be maximizing their economic surplus. This means profits to them. So to walk you through this, I'll show you on a graph. So we have price on the y-axis and quantity on the x-axis. And we have our supply curve, which is really our marginal cost curve. All right. So for right now, I want you to think of this is just the marginal cost curve. I'm going to come back and show you that the supply curve that at the beginning of this unit is being derived from the rational rule that suppliers will follow. So let's suppose we have a price equal to $4 in the market per unit. And we'll put a line all the way over here. So here's our price line. Now in the marginal benefit of selling one more unit is going to be the price in this case. Right? So here's our marginal benefit, and we have our marginal cost up here at the top, this red line. And so we want to decide the quantity decision, how much to produce to maximize our economic surplus or our profit. The rational rule says compare marginal benefit to marginal cost. So for a unit down here, marginal benefit, the price line, is greater than marginal cost, the red supply curve line. And so this is going to be positive. Oops. That's going to be positive, adding to economic surplus. So we should produce that unit. Let's move to the next unit, that marginal choice for the next unit. Compare marginal benefit to marginal cost. Marginal benefit's greater. Produce it. Surplus goes up. Keep producing as long as marginal benefit is greater than marginal cost. Stop when they're equal. So our rational rule says stop right here. Don't produce any more. And so the quantity that will maximize our surplus will be this Q star, right? Just to denote what quantity to maximize our surplus and profits by following that rational rule. Okay. We don't want to go out here. Out here, higher quantities, higher than Q star. We have our marginal cost higher than our marginal benefit. That's bad. So that's going to be a negative surplus. Bad. Taking away from our profits. Don't do it.